So, no matter if you're an entrepreneur, you're an artist, or you're just an ambitious soul, we all need to overcome this one thing: limiting beliefs. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to identify and how to overcome them. Stay tuned. Let's go.
It's Jazz. First day of the year, 1991. Yeah.
So, what's up? This is Jesse Francisco, and you're tuning in to Jesse's Higher Level Show. I'm your host, who else? And welcome as we talk about identifying and overcoming limiting beliefs. Here on the show, we learn about elevating your mind, the power of the mind, the mindset, motivation, manifestation, and that sort. So let's dive into it. How do we identify that we have limiting beliefs in the first place? Because sometimes we just think certain things, and then before we see it or realize it, no, this can't be right. This is not helping me because I have these big goals, right? And because we have big goals, we need to cross boundaries, right? And a lot of times there are these limiting beliefs that are holding us back, and we need to learn how to learn and change our minds. And this is a crucial thing and a big thing in our path forward, our journey. So let's talk about it. Now let's dive in with some examples. I had a student that has a YouTube channel, but right now she's only posting faceless content. And when I asked her, why are you only post faceless? She told me that she feels like that she will be judged for the way that she thinks and how she puts herself out there when she is in front of the camera. And I told her, that's an assumption. You don't know that. You don't know if people will judge you for the way that you think or judge you for whatever you do. And I told her that if you think like this, you will always be in your comfort zone. At some point, you have to break free from that. And remember, you are the one that is in front of the camera, or music artist. Like for myself, in my experience, on stage, you are the one that is on stage, not them. They are not in front of the camera. They are not on stage. You have the guts to do that. So who are they to judge you? And you know that in the internet, there will be a lot of people talking shit about you. You will not go around it. You cannot avoid it. But you can't take it personal. People love to judge and to criticize in this modern age that we are in, with comments and this and that. Have you ever been to the movie sites? Have you seen what people are commenting on there? It's ridiculous. People are judging and criticizing like they are the most experienced expert in the field of whatever it is that they are watching, and they have no idea. They never written a script. They have never been in front of the camera. They have never directed a film, a video, whatever, or what else there is. People love to share their opinion, but most of the times they're not entitled to it. So don't be afraid what other people think. Don't think that they are entitled to judge you in the first place. They have no idea. And on top of that, you are unique for the way that you think. You are unique for the way that you with your interest and the way that you put all these things together with your own language. That's unique. That is your brand. That is part of your brand. And that is a powerful thing. If you're unique, that is good. Yeah, people will probably judge you, but there will be more people that will like you for what you do. So don't hold yourself back with thoughts like this. As I was mentioning, me as a music artist, I had to get on stage a lot of times and I had to remind myself that I am here. I am running this show. You got me? I am running this show. And whoever is watching me has their own thoughts. I cannot control what they think, and I don't care. I do care more than I want to, but when I'm on stage, it's my show. It's my show. You got me? And now going back to the student that I was talking about, she has a lot of potential. Her YouTube channel has a lot of potential. And I'm sure if she puts herself in front of the camera, people will be able to identify with her even more. And that, I'm sure of it, will only grow her channel like this. Because yeah, there is only so far you can go with that, right? With that way. And then you have to break free from the boundary that you set yourself. What's going on with the light here? Let me check that. Hey, real quick, I have a special and free workshop where we talk about the mind mastery. It is the secrets of mind mastery. In this workshop, we talk about how you can achieve your goals by setting your mind the right way, how you can have high frequency for you to reach your goals, be happier, whether it is your personal or your business life. Tune in this free workshop as we dive deeper in all this with a visualization session, with a meditation session, so you can free your mind and set your path the right way. This could be the sign that you've been waiting for. This could be the chance. Ask yourself, why not you? Why not you becoming the person you always wanted to be? Maybe this is the time. And another example from Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he was talking about, I think it was from that book. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was from that book. And he was talking about an example when he and his poor dad was in a grocery store when they saw something that he wanted, the son wanted, and he told his son, nah, I can't afford that. And that's it. While the other dad was saying, while the rich dad was saying, would be saying at this point, I will make a way to afford that. I will find a way to afford that instead. You see the difference? And this is also a part of the growth mindset. If you say, I can't afford that, then you tell your mind, it's coming from a lack, I don't have the money for it. And then it stops. There is no way of going from there. There's nothing that we can take from this in our benefit. And that's why they say it's a growth mindset when we say, I will make a way to afford that. Because then you set your mind for solutions subconsciously. It's working. It starts to work subconsciously. Your mind will start to find ways on its own without you like, oh my God, what will I do? How do I do? How do I make this possible? Your mind will find a way to make it possible for you. And as I said in another video, if you put your mind to it, you can achieve it because your mind will conspire for you to make things happen. That's what I said in the last episode. You might want to check that out. Maybe I will put it here somewhere or after this video. And this is a fact. Your mind will work to get a benefit from this. When you say to yourself, I will find a way to make it work, your mind will work subconsciously and then and sees things that could contribute to that wish or to that fact that you told yourself. Or when they say money is the root of all evil, it's not the money, man. It is the people. It is the people that are using the money for shitty things or for the wrong way. And it's the money that brings the worst out of certain people, the weaknesses out of certain characters. But that doesn't mean it's you. That doesn't mean that this also will happen to you if you're aware of things. And if you are going on your journey with the right mindset, and all of you that are watching this will, then money will not be the root of all evil for you. I'll promise you that. Because we are aware. We are woke, as they say. What Erica Badu started back then, by the way. Now let's talk about cultivating a growth mindset. We just mentioned it quickly before. What is a growth mindset even? A growth mindset is that you take challenges and see them as an opportunity to grow, like the name says. A fixed mindset, for example, says that intelligence is static, where a growth mindset would say intelligence can be developed. So this is where we are. We are, if you're like me, then you want to learn and you want to grow and you want to develop yourself, right? Personal development. So I want you now, whenever you come to this point in your everyday life, when you think that, oh, right now I'm having a fixed mindset instead of a growth mindset, write it down. Remember it and write it down immediately, and then compare it with a growth mindset example. And yeah, come back to this episode and write it in the comments. I want to see how we are developing ourselves. And if you want, you can already write down in the comments your insights and your thoughts about the whole thing and where you are struggling with, what area you are struggling with. Just don't be shy. Write it in the comments. We will discuss it. And I'm curious to see what you say. And if you're listening to this on another platform, then see if you can comment somewhere. If not, you have to write it down yourself. Don't be the one that's left behind in this exercise. I want everybody to grow. I want all of you to grow. So let's do it together. Let's elevate together. Remember, we have a special opportunity for you to join a workshop, and just check the link below. All of the informations are there. Join a workshop where we do a meditation session and a visualization session, and basically it's another door that you can walk through. It's open for you. Just check it out. And yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I wish you a good, great time. And I see you in the next episode next Wednesday. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Just ciao. Ciao.